Hello everybody, welcome to the 4th episode of our Grand Island adventure. This is day 2 and I've called this episode A Woodcutter's Dream in honour of the fallen trees. The fireplace that Ewan showed us yesterday has now been cleared out and looks lovely, although no fire has been lit there yet, at least not since Ewan arrived. He scraped some of the vegetation away from the front door and revealed a concrete slab. He's also started to cut some more trees away, almost clearing the driveway of trees, although the stumps remain. He's also beginning to grow a rather healthy pile of wood to burn once it is suitably seasoned. There's still one stump that he's not keen to remove yet.
So this tree had some wire wrapped around it, and if you look carefully, there's the wires wrapped right into the trunk, so that's been there a fair while. I didn't want to cut anywhere below that wire. I didn't want to nick it just in case it's electricity wire. But if we have a quick look at where the wires go down to the bottom of the tree, I've unearthed all these, and we've got one half of the wire here heading off in that general direction, and the other half of the wire here heading off in this general direction. Now the only thing over in this general direction is this power pole, and the only thing in that general direction is the house. So if that is connected to something, there's a good chance it's going to be live. So before I cut any more of that trunk down, I'm just going to pull at the grass in whatever direction they're going and find the source, and then I can attack the trunk later, maybe later this week. Again, that one I've only cut so far down because the trunk's been so close together. I thought I'd just get them down in the general direction of the garden. But all three trees were leaning into the garden anyway, so there's no way they was going to end up on the road. So what I'm going to do now, I've made another pile here out of this tree, and I'm going to finish cutting these branches up here now and either dump them there or in this space here.
You can tell how old the trees that were in the driveway were. Seeing as the house has been vacant for about 22 years, I wouldn't have expected them to be any older, and I believe I'm correct. There are about 22 rings in the biggest and less in the others. You can also see how in some places the trees have intertwined, and this most definitely wasn't a deliberate planting. I'll let Ewan tell you the rest of the story for day 2.
So it's getting a bit clearer now. That big tree right in the front had another twin next to it, which is now down. Took quite a bit of cutting to make it fall that way, but I'm pleased with the result. The only problem now is because we have a broken window, I'm guessing that if I try to take these 2 trees down, it'll open up the window a bit too much, and think about getting that window protected before I take the trees down. But here's the last one I just cut down, so I've got to trim all those branches off. That was quite a big tree. Get all these other underlying branches down and then call it a day for chainsawing. But at least we can see more of the house now, and I'm very pleased with what's been done so far. I've just been up into that bedroom and had a look at the window frame. That actual window frame is pretty good wood. Tomorrow morning I'm going to go up there with a tape measure, measure the opening so I can buy a new piece of glass for that, because there's only the large section that's broken. I'm going to buy a section for that tomorrow, and then I'm going to go up into that bedroom and measure that window. I can't imagine they're going to be exactly the same, but I'll take it for granted they're not. I'm going to measure those 2 panes, get glass for those, and then I'm going to buy a ladder tall enough to reach up there And tomorrow, if it's not raining, or if it's only lightly raining like it is here, it's only like just a really fine mist. Tomorrow I'm going to make my main job replacing those 3 window panes, because they will stop a lot of the degradation that's already started on the property. It certainly means I'll be able to chop that tree down then, which is what I want anyway. I'm just going to take you around to the back of the house. You have a back door there, that is just boarded up. A nice big window there. In here, it's just like a stupid little, you can't even see it, it's just like a stupid little thin room. It doesn't lead to anything, it's just like storage. But if you're going to store anything down that end, you can't get to it for things that you're going to store further up. So you have to really think about, can that inner wall be taken down? Because if that's the bedroom window, it won't be a supporting wall. We could probably make that living room bigger. And then we've got the back of the house, that was the bathroom, and the other side was the kitchen. But the roof all along this side, for probably about a foot, it's all stoved in, all the felt's gone through, and the place is just waterlogged. I've also got a window there to replace, that's just at the top of the stairs. That'll be a bit trickier to replace because the stairway is in really poor condition, and this silly chimney's got to come down because we're not having this as the kitchen, or I don't know, it's just at the bottom of that tower. It's just a small hole where you put your logs and you burn your logs to feed the main stove in the kitchen, and I don't even know what it does in the bathroom. I've just got a little bit of ivy left to do up there, and I can do that once I've got my big ladder. And then we've got a shed here, which has got the main door along the back, which needs a new door on, but that's much later on. And then there's a smaller door at the other side. The idea is to build up this roof section, build up this wall to the roof, so that it gradually comes down to here. Build it up a little bit there, build it up to that much there, so it slopes down to here, and then shave the top of this off completely, take that away, and then the roof, where's my finger, the roof come down to there, and then I'll start it here because we're not roofing this bit here. So the roof will come down here, and then it'll slope down to here, and then it'll slope down to here. So this will be not quite horizontal, it'll be still going up, and then it'll be going up to there, so it'll be like a, I don't know, 45 degree, and then 30 some, and then less than that. I think you get the general gist of it. And then we'll just join these two walls together and just build up like that, so it just all slopes down. And then this building here, once I've modified the inside, take the roof off, it's all going to slate all the way down to there, and this is going to end up our kitchen. The property runs along this line here, and that's quite high up really, because way down into there, into the dip between this line and the fall of the land at the other side, that's where the river is, and the river flows in this direction, and it's so deep that there's no risk of it coming up this high and flooding the whole back garden, so everything should be okay. This little section here, I'm probably going to build or put up a really big tent that my friend Dave gave to me, and the stables want to be in this general area as well.
Ewan found one of the many trophies belonging to the previous owners, some of which we will keep in display as historical to the house, and here's Ewan's well-earned dinner. Bon appetit! Thank you for coming along with us. That's Ewan and Phoebe Wilby on our island renovation journey. If you want to be notified of updates and new videos as they are uploaded, please remember to click the subscribe button below and then hit the bell. Also, we love company, so feel free to share our YouTube channel with your friends. The more the merrier, and please leave us a comment if you wish. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time. Our love to you all.